Today, I want to talk to you about the main things that you cannot leave home without when you travel abroad. First of all, we'll talk about the things that go in a lanyard or a wallet, and then we'll move on to clothing and toiletries. The main things that you cannot leave home without when you travel abroad. First of all, you're going to need your passport. And of course, you need some credit cards. Make sure that you have a couple of ways to access money. I generally bring two types of credit cards. This one is a Visa and this one is American Express. You will also want a form of identification. I have my passport card here, and I also have my driver's license. I always bring my insurance card along as well, and a copy of my passport. Next, you'll want to make sure that you have some cash. I usually bring 1s, 5s, 10s, 20s, things I need for tipping, purchasing items, lunch, souvenirs. Oftentimes, I'll also bring currency for the location that I'm going. Next, make sure that you have your boarding pass, either printed or on your phone app, and your vaccine card. And then, of course, you're going to want to bring something along to keep all of this safe, such as a lanyard or a money belt, actually meant for runners, and that's where I originally started using it. It's very comfortable, and it has 4 compartments that you can tuck things into and keep them safe. All right, now that we have those basics covered, let's move on to our technology. At a minimum, you'll want to bring your phone and a way to plug it in. And then in many countries, you'll need something like this, which is a converter and adapter combination. All right, now that we have that covered, let's talk about the very minimum you need to bring for toiletries. You will want to bring a toothbrush and toothpaste. You'll want some deodorant. Then you'll want to bring some sunscreen. This one is reef safe, so consider that depending on your location. You may need some insect repellent. you are going to be taking a cruise, don't forget something for seasickness. Here's a patch that goes behind your ear. And this is a band that goes on your wrist and accesses a pressure point. And then make sure that you bring your medication. You'll want your glasses. And then be sure to bring a mask. Another item I think is important is a baggage tag. All right, now that we have that covered, let's move on to our clothing. What are the minimums for clothing? Well, that really depends on where you're going and how long you're going to be there, and also the activities that you're going to be doing. First of all, let's take care of our feet. Make sure you have a pair of shoes that are broken in and comfortable. And if you're doing a certain activity, make sure you have shoes for that, such as water shoes. I suggest bringing a backpack to carry around items for the day. And then I always bring a jacket. Both of these items are compact, so I can tuck them away in a little pocket. So these are great because they'll tuck into a pocket, they're easy to carry around, not very bulky, and I can bring them out every day without feeling like I'm carrying a lot of weight around. Depending on your destination, it may be necessary to bring weather gear such as an umbrella or rain jacket, gloves, or boots. So then, of course, you're going to need to bring clothes. Socks and underwear, shirts, shorts, dresses, whatever it is that you like to wear. I'm going to do another video on strategies behind how to pack light with your clothes, yet have everything you need and be comfortable and stylish. All right, so now those are the items that I think that are the very minimum that you need to bring on a trip, the things you don't want to forget, you absolutely have to have. There are, of course, a lot of other items that you can bring on a trip that make it comfortable, and I'll cover those in another video, but these are the basics, the things that you can't leave home without. So those are my tips for packing essentials when traveling abroad. If you have any great ideas or suggestions on what you cannot leave home without, let me know down in the comments below. I hope you found this information useful, and if you liked the video, give it a quick thumbs up. Be sure to hit the subscribe button for more videos on packing, adventures, upcoming tours, photography, fitness, nutrition, and more. I have lots of great content in the works, so stay tuned. Also, be sure to check out the description below for my free packing list. Thanks for watching and happy travels. Hi. To make sure you have is a way to Can do this. Okay. The first thing you're going to need to bring, the first thing you will need to bring, of course, a couple of ways to pay for. Oh my God. Next, you'll want to make sure that you have a couple of. Sometimes I also bring currency in for the location that I'm going to. Sometimes I also bring currency for the location that I'm. Oh my God. Sometimes I also bring currency for the location that I'm going to. And then in many countries, you're going to need an adapter, a converter and adapter. In many countries, you're going to need a converter, converter, adapter, road traveler, adapter, converter, adapter. I don't actually know what it's called. This is reef friendly. And this is a band that goes on your wrist. And this is a little patch that goes behind your ear. Oh my gosh. And the activities that you're going. First of all, let's take. If you're doing any type of specific activity, if you're doing any type of specific, and if you're doing any type of and if you're doing a specific type of activity, and if you're doing a specific type of, okay. And if you're doing a certain activity, make sure you have shoes for that activity. I suggest bringing a backpack. I will do another video that goes in depth on some tricks and strategies. I will do another video on trips. I'm going to do another video on tips and tricks. You will want a toothbrush and Oh my God. Is this the way it always goes? No idea.
Those are my tips for packing essentials when traveling abroad. If you have any great ideas or suggestions on what you cannot leave home without, let me know down in the comments below. I hope you found this information useful, and if you liked the video, give it a quick thumbs up. Be sure to hit the subscribe button for more videos on packing, adventures, upcoming tours, photography, fitness, nutrition, and more. I have lots of great content in the works, so stay tuned. Also, be sure to check out the description below for my free packing list.